Hey, this is Dave. This is the video that I promised at the beginning of the week. I finally got 15 minutes worth of quiet time here by myself, so I figured I'd do it really quick. So, is it easier or harder to sponsor people once you're making at least five figures per month? Well, duh. Of course, if we're making high four figure or five figures, definitely six figures per month, it'd be a piece of cake to sponsor people. Whether we're talking about affiliate marketing or network marketing, it doesn't matter. Once you're making the income, people will just automatically trust you to a degree. Obviously, reading your content, um, following whatever you're doing. But as far as does the rubber meet the road? If you're saying that this brings you success and you are successful, they're going to automatically believe you and trust you because you're making the money. So the question comes into play, what do we do until then? Well, that's one of the things that we're striving for with this website. If we take brand new people, let's imagine that you're starting a brand new network marketing business, or you're in MLSP and you're starting up your business, right? We know that well, MLSP, we know that it's probably the best program out there. We know that with 10 people you could be making $1,000 a month. With 100 people you could be making 10,000 a month. So we know that it's pretty much defined, and we know it's possible based on what people do, right? But how do you get to that point if you're not there? And it seems like it gets worse and worse as time goes on. Because if you've been in it for a year or so and you're not making the money, or you're in it for 6 months or whatever, well, how can it be so good if you're not making money? So, what we're trying to do with this website is to create something where when you bring people in, or you mention that, hey, I'm one of the founding members of this, or whatever you're promoting it, when it comes to the site is the credibility, the site, the training, whatever is there, that has to have the credibility. That has to have, um, that trust and that level of success for each of us when people get there. And this way, even if you don't, if we make it as automated as possible, which is my goal, is to make this as automated as possible, then you have less and less that you have to get across to your prospects before they join you. In other words, click the button and join. If they like what they see, they click the button, they join, they buy. And then you are starting to get success. And sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes the easier we make it, the better off we are. Sometimes the less is more. And that's the goal of this. So, over the last couple of weeks, I've moved. The conditions here, I'm thankful I'm here because I didn't have anywhere to go. But, it's very cramped and it's very hard for me to get anything done. And the other thing is, I have a tremendous need for instant income. I mean, most of you, if not all of you, have an income of some sort. Um, and I'm facing having our primary income, which is my wife's income, coming to a screeching halt. So the last couple of weeks I've been like laser focused, turning off. It's funny. I work online. I've been offline. I turn off my email accounts. I've just been focused in on what I need to do. And that's for me as well as you. So yes, you want to see the website up and running, but there's a lot of things that go with that, okay? And there's a lot of thought process that has been going on about this too, for this, what you see on your screen, this problem, for those of us who get into this business, until we make that kind of money. How do we do this? So I have the answers to this, and unfortunately it costs money. And I need the money to do what I have to do, and to also, I got like 30 or 60 days here to make some things happen. So you may think I'm a little distracted. I'm just working my butt off offline to make this happen. I've had tremendous strides, unbelievable. I thought by the end of last week that I would have had nailed, and I ended up taking this weekend and tweaking a little bit, and now it's just like simplicity. So I'm having tremendous strides. I expect to have really, really, really good news within any day now. But what it's going to do for you guys is this kind of success, 5 figures per month. Somebody on the site better be making that, and I need it to be me, like as fast as possible, for more than one reason. But the second thing is, I know this is a problem for almost every single person that I'm in contact with right now. So if you're within the sound of my voice and you're having the trouble, you can relate. If you're on my team, if you've been with MLSP, you're growing your network marketing business, whatever. If you haven't reached that 5 figure mark, if you haven't reached that $10,000 a month mark, that is the hardest hurdle to get past. Once you get past that, it gets so much easier. So that's what I'm focused on, is helping you get to that point. But at the same time, I need to surpass that point very, very quickly myself. And I'm so stinking close. It could be like 1 or 2 more days, and I did it. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating sales funnels for you guys, and they'll be on a different site. We're going to fulltimelife.com, of course, but there's other domains that I bought, and for many different reasons. One of the reasons is that I could just instantly start a new website. I can put the sales funnels on there with your affiliate link. Whether I have the affiliate program or not in place, it doesn't matter. You would have the affiliate link, but it would be branded to the fulltimelife.com site. So it could be fulltimelife.net, whatever. It could be one of the other ones, and there would be your capture page or your sales funnel. I prefer sales funnel. I mean, get right to the point, get them to push the button and buy. You know. But anyway, it's really easy for me to do that. Okay, it's very easy for me to do that, and then we can focus on catching up with the site. But meanwhile, get you closer and closer to getting those 10 mastery members yourself. I got to see you guys get to $1,000 a month, and then we'll focus on getting to $10,000 a month. But I'm telling you what, if you are understanding the importance of promoting a lifestyle that everyone wants, if you understand that, and you're making $1,000 a month, you don't need to be making 5 figures a month for having people to listen to you. In fact, you never have to bring up the topic of money if you understand the lifestyle and how important it is for other people to attain it. So all we need to do is put out that roadmap on how to get to it, and they will follow. But it'd be so much easier if you're making $1,000 a month, and it'd be a piece of cake if you're making $10,000 a month. So we're not only creating a work from home business, we are creating the very lifestyle that people would envy. And that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today, was you're not just building the business. I want you to focus in on creating that lifestyle. Now, in the past, I think the last webinar, in fact, I told you guys that I'm a workaholic, and it's very easy for me to create things that take up more and more of my time. I'm very good at that. There's a quote, I can't remember the exact words, but it goes to the effect something like this: it doesn't take a genius to create a complex whatever, right? It doesn't take a genius to create a complex solution, let's call it. But it does take a genius to make that complex solution simple. That's what my focus has been on. I now have 3 internet-based incomes. By the end of the year or the first quarter of next year, I will have 4. But they are very, very, very closely tied to each other. One of my incomes right now has got to be my 6-figure income. I mean, it's got to be, and it's got to be like now. And I'm so close to. I made this thing over the weekend so incredibly simple. May not be easy for a lot of people, but it's so incredibly simple that I know I can spend 2 hours a day and be done. In fact, I call it one and done. If you've seen that commercial in the United States, anyway, there's a commercial for a pneumonia vaccine, and they're saying one and done. They're saying, can you imagine taking one stalk of broccoli, and being able to cure cancer? Can you imagine, and you see this guy going to a gym and he does one push-up. Can you imagine doing one push-up and that's it? It solves heart disease. Well, they're saying one and done, and then their pneumonia vaccine is one shot and you're done. But anyway, that's what I call my strategy, is one and done, because basically I get in, I eliminate my risk within a matter of a minute or 2 minutes, and that's it. I can walk away because everything is on autopilot, and that strategy is worth 6 figures a year to me. That strategy is worth 5 figures a month, like immediately. And it's taken me a long time to get there, but I know I was so close. In fact, Friday I was online with Luann, showing her some of this, and then when it helps me when I talk to people about things, and I was talking to her about things, and then the day turned out to be a flat day, and we shut down. She went to bed, and then over the weekend I streamlined it even more. So it just helps to talk it out. Anyway, that's that income. And then the other income is MLSP, which is my affiliate income. And then the network marketing business is built automatically from MLSP. So in other words, you build one and you automatically build the other. And the second one, the network marketing business, is what's creating my lifestyle. It's weird. When I talk to people about this, it's kind of a strategy I'm going to show you. When I talk to people about this, it's a total different spin off of how I would normally talk about network marketing. Because we went to a barbecue. I was sitting out in the backyard with somebody, and we were talking about investing and real estate investing. And I told him, I said, well, I actually joined a company, a network marketing company, strictly for tax benefits. He goes, what do you mean? And I said, well, I want to travel. I want to go fly fishing. I want to go, traveling with an RV. And I want every single mile of that, and every single meal, and every single hotel stay, all throughout the year. I want it to be tax deductible, and I'm doing it this way. And all of a sudden, he was interested in network marketing. You see, I wasn't talking to him about my products. I never mentioned the company name. I was talking to him about how it can give me tax deductions, and that's one of the things we were talking about prior to that. And I'm going to get into how you can do that. But anyway, those two incomes, network marketing and affiliate marketing, they go together hand in foot, especially with MLSP. It's perfect, but you end up with two incomes from that. Now, those two, whether you do affiliate marketing or affiliate marketing and network marketing, doesn't matter. Those two, you should be able to do that in 2 hours a day or less. Okay? If you're doing more than that, you're going to hurt yourself. If you're doing more than that, you're overworking. My goal is to have 4 online incomes. Each of those incomes making more than 5 figures per month. So that would be 4 times 5 figures a month more, right? But I don't want to work more than 4 hours a day with those 4 businesses. And that's what I've been focusing on. Except I have a big sense of urgency, and the people who know me, you know what happened to me, you know my situation. So it's got to be like right now. And I think we'll find out tonight and Monday. But basically, I think I did it. So, okay, so let's get back to MLSP affiliate marketing by promoting that first. That is the answer for every network marketing problem. Now, what is the biggest network marketing problem? Excuse me, hold on one second. Excuse me. The biggest problem with network marketing and affiliate marketing is prospects, leads and prospects. So we join a network marketing business, and our sponsor tells us, sit down and write a list of 100 of your friends, family, relatives, anybody in your warm market. And people have been doing network marketing like that for decades. Okay, so it can work. However, we also know that the average person never sponsors more than one or two people. So take 100 people, let's say they only sponsor one, that's 1% conversion. MLSP solves that problem in enabling us to get more people on our list. But I want you today to ask yourself, who are the people? If we sat down and wrote down a list of 100 names of the people that you know, people your friends, people your family, excuse me, how, well, who are these people? Are they doctors? Are they lawyers? Are they network marketers? Most likely, and this is the point, most likely they are not network marketers. Most likely, your list of 100 names, you're probably lucky if you have a half a dozen that have actually done network marketing before. So stop and think about this. People have been building network marketing for decades, right? Their organizations for decades, working off of a list, right? And if we stop and analyze what kind of people are on that list, we find out that most of them don't know anything about network marketing. And that's one of the things I wanted to bring to your attention is, if you look online, maybe you're guilty of this yourself, and I have been, I admit it. If you look online, a lot of people, they're doing nothing but pitching their program to other people who are already in the business. Now, in network marketing, one of the biggest and the saddest stories out there is the shiny object syndrome. A person joins MLM company A and they sponsor one or two people, then those one or two people sponsor maybe one, maybe two, maybe zero, then they quit, right? MLMs usually has a very high failure rate, dropout rate. So on one hand, you can't sponsor enough people. On the other hand, everybody's quitting on you. So we have to focus on finding a company with a high retention rate. And then the other thing is finding a way of finding a lot of leads. Okay, but people who are already network marketers, an awful lot of them jump from program to program to program, because every time it fails, they blame it on the company or the product. Or sometimes it's legitimate. The company just goes down the tubes. And that's what happened to me. I was fortunate enough to pick 4 or 5 in a row that the company failed me. I didn't fail. The company, closed up or had lawsuits or attorney generals. So if we focus on people who are already in network marketing, we have a good chance of finding people who are going to turn around and quit us later on anyway. Some of them are very good, but they just don't understand what the problem is. We have the solution, we have the answer, but they don't know that there's a problem, or they won't admit it at the time. So if we spend all of our efforts going after people like that, we may not be actually doing ourselves a great service. But if we go back to our list, the 100 names of your friends and family, are they network marketers? No. Majority are not. And when you got into network marketing, you weren't in network marketing before that. See, that's the point. So let's step back a little bit and say, hey, what about the lifestyle? We want to promote a lifestyle because that's what people want. So I want you to stop and think about this for a minute. A snowboarder, somebody who does snowboarding or skiing, I live in New England, so that's a big thing up here. When the winter time comes, they want to do nothing but be on the slopes. It's all they think about is being on a slope with their skis or their snowboard. Up here, snowmobiling is a big thing. When the winter time comes, people are working. The whole time they're working, all they're thinking about is getting out on the weekend to go snowmobiling, right? People who like to travel. It's all they think about while they're working is traveling. Now, my grandson is at that age where him and I spend time together. In fact, he's coming here tonight. He's going to spend the summer with me again. This is like the fourth summer that he's spent with me. Ever since I got sick, he's spent the summertime with me, and I'm teaching him how to fish, and he loves it. He just loves it. And watching him catch his first fish, and then taking a picture of him and sending it to his mother, and she's like, "Oh, I wish I could be there." See, that's the lifestyle. A mother wants to be with her kids. A father wants to be with his wife or kids. Husband wants to be with wife. Wife wants to be with husband. Snowboarder wants to be snowboarding. Um, you pick whatever thing that people like to do. That's what they want to do. So for me and my grandson, we like to go fishing. And that's one of the reasons why I want to make sure that it doesn't matter if I have four incomes coming in online. I want to make sure that I'm not working more than 2 or 4 hours a day doing it, because it's all about the lifestyle. So part of the success is the lifestyle. And the MLM company or network marketing company that I joined, a lot of people say, well, it's not known for being the highest earners. And I just shrug my shoulders and laugh and say, but it has the highest retention rate. And I don't need it to be the highest earner. I have more than one income. I just need it to be more than 5 figures per month. That's all I need from it. And I need it to be the longest lasting. I'm not interested in it becoming $1 million a month. I'm not interested in it being $10 million a month. I'm interested in it being a long-lasting, stable, rock-solid income that I can leave to my wife and family when I'm gone. That's what I need from it. This other income over here, well, that's the income that can make more money per month than any of the other incomes combined. See, it's being diversified, right? Anyway, getting back to, I'm going off on a rant, getting back to the lifestyle, that's what I'm in this for. And I hope that's what you're in it for. If you're only in it for the dollars and cents and the Lamborghini or whatever, those things tend to be short-lived, your satisfaction. But your lifestyle, freeing you up and having the money to do what you want to do, that's what it's about, giving you the lifestyle. So anyway, talking with my grandson and other people, talking about fishing, and one of the things I wanted to try, it's my bucket list, I wanted to try fly fishing. And I've been getting into it and more with my grandson and talking to people about it and stuff. Well, guess what? Fly fishermen, it's all they want to do is be out on the river. And not just any river. They want to be on this river. Then they want to be on that river. Then they want to go to this place. They want to go to that place over there. You see? It's the lifestyle. I don't care if you're a surfer, skier, snowboarder, whatever you like to do, that becomes your passion. That becomes the lifestyle. So even if a person is not, a fly fisherman is not into network marketing, if you show them a way, or affiliate marketing, show them a way of getting that full-time life, that full-time lifestyle, so they can go fishing anytime they want, wherever they want, as many times as they want, even as many countries as they want, that is their ultimate dream. So when we look at this question, is it easier or harder to sponsor people once you're making at least 5 figures per month? Obviously, if you're just talking about money, yes, it's easier after you're making 5 figures per month. But if you focus on the lifestyle, you'll find that you can become an instant credible source, an answer to someone else's problem or an answer to their dream lifestyle right where you are today, just by focusing in on the lifestyle. All right? So going back to that list, everybody says sit down and write a list of 100, and I tell you that's bogus. You need to have a list of 10,000. You need to have a list of 1,000 or 10,000, because only maybe 1 or 2% will actually want to talk to you. But if you're going after biz op people, at least for me, I'm getting so turned off with people emailing me about business opportunities. I get so turned off by flipping through Facebook or even Google Plus and people pitching about some program. It's like as soon as I see it, I go right past it. I don't even want to talk about it, right? But if you're talking to somebody about something they're passionate about, like fly fishing or snowboarding or whatever, drag racing, it doesn't matter what it is. If they're passionate about it, they'll sit and talk to you all day long. And if you can show them how to get more time doing that, they'll sit there and listen to you. So it's one of the things I wanted to just like pop into your head a little bit, make you think about it, and I want to show you something. One of the things that I'm doing. I'm going to get rid of this, and okay, I just want to show you a real quick and easy way of doing what I'm talking about, and taking your list that should be not 100, it should be 1,000 or 10,000, and just taking something simple like a lifestyle choice and getting people to talk to about. Okay, and you're not coming across as a salesman, because that's what social networking is all about. Networking is talking to people. The guy gets in an elevator and I can strike up a conversation with him, and that's the way you need to be. You know, sitting at a barbecue on Memorial Day in the backyard, guys talking about flipping a condominium, talking about real estate investing, and I turn it into a conversation about network marketing because he was just talking to me about tax deductions. You know, and so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take fishing and show you how easy it is to build a list of people who are fanatics, and all they want to do is go fishing. In fact, here's a picture of one right here. This guy right here, that's David Brooks. All right, there's his little card pops up, right? He is an affiliate marketer. He's was on our team with MLSP. Right now he's making so much money in straight up affiliate marketing, he's kind of stepped aside from everything, and that's what he's doing, right? But he loves to go fly fishing. If you go onto Skype and you're friends with him or whatever, his status, you know, sometimes he'll be over here, sometimes he's over here in Vegas, and then all of a sudden fishing. He unplugs, he's gone, right? And he goes to Idaho and he goes fly fishing for salmon with his father, or he goes over here, he goes over here, but he's a fanatic about it, and his lifestyle that he lives is about that. Okay, so I want to show you how we go about doing that. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do it live right here. Go to communities, and we're gonna go to live communities. Now, I'm in a bunch of them, and a lot of them are network marketing and online marketing and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I got all these invitations. All these people want me to join there. It's like, oh, man, I just don't have enough time in the day. But I'm going to search for I'm just going to search for a community in fly fishing. And it could be any kind of fishing. It could be anything. It could be knitting. I don't care. I mean, just, you know, think of anything. So here's one, fly fishing, 10,000 members. Why not? Right? There's 2,200 members, there's 2,200, fly fishing, fly tying, blah, blah, blah. Fly fishing community, but fly fishing, 10,800. I'm going to join it. Da, 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 da. Now give me a chance to get a drink here. Okay, now I'm going to view. Right? Join a community, open the community up. Now, when you get there, you know, a lot of times they'll have something over here telling you what the rules are. But in this particular case, they don't have to worry about spam. Okay? Because the people aren't looking for business opportunity. They just want to talk about fishing, right? They're all fanatics, right? So you can scroll down, and there's the members, and you can click on see all, and you can go one by one and add them. In fact, I'm going to do that first, because what I'm going to do is create a circle. Now, some of these people, I'm just looking at 24 option binary. You know, I mean, some of these people are just whatever. They're looking for spam. I love you. You know, it's like whatever. Okay, Emerging River Steward. Okay, I'm going to click on follow, and I'm going to create new circle. And I'm just going to make it fly fishing. This way, when I unfollow people, I can very easily find out where these people are in, right? Okay, so I followed one person. Now I'm going to go, if you notice up here on my, I'm in Chrome right now, and over here on the right is Circuloscope. These are one of my this is my toolbar, and this is one of my tools. If I click that, this other one will open. And before I go there, I'm going to go back one page. Okay, communities. Okay, so here we are on the main page of the community, and I'm going to go like this and copy. Okay, so now I go to Circuloscope, and I come down to communities. I go to community members, not in my circles, or community members. I'm going to click, and we're going to paste that in there. There's the community, and click OK. So it's thinking. I have a really high speed internet service now, but my computer's not as fast as my high speed is. I gotta empty it. I got way too much information on it. I'm gonna put everything onto an external hard drive and then keep the necessities on my laptop. Okay, so here we go. Community members not in my circles. I'm gonna click on that, and my circles. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to select all, and then the action. I'm going to click circle. Let me go back and select first 200 results. Alright, some of these I'm going to uncircle right away. So then I go to action, and I'm going to circle, what the heck, unselect all. Let me do that. Alright, now we're going to select first 200 results. Okay, now action, circle, add 200 to circles, click the button, and I'm done. That's it. Existing circles. Fly fishing, right? Where'd it go? I just made that other circle. I don't know why. Okay, then I'll do it a different way. Okay, now I'm done. You have selected 200 profiles to add to fly fishing new circle. Note, none of them are blacklisted so that you don't accidentally add them. So if you click OK, all 200 profiles will be added. You sure you want to add them? Yes, I do. Click there, you go. Now there's 10,000 people in here. If I do 200 a day, and there was 10,000 divided by 200 per day, it'll take me 50 days, the next 50 days. It's giving me some errors. I don't know why. I'll go back and look at them. But anyway, that's as easy as it gets, right? We're looking to. I would be a little bit more picky. You know, some of these people don't belong. But if you want to go after snowboarders, you know, something that you like. What do you like to do? You know, like I like RVs, right? Recreational vehicles, and I'm already in some of those communities. So I can go in there and strike up conversations with people, and I know for a fact when I have my motorhome and I put, fulltimelife.com on the back of it, and I put something on there, a phone number, email, or whatever, I know people are going to be asking me about it. I know that when I go into a campground, right, I know for a fact people will talk to me about it. Why? Because anybody that goes camping wants to do nothing more than go camping more often. In fact, their dream is to go camping all the time. They call them full timers, right? All they do is travel around the country. They don't care about the gas. They don't care about the parking or camping fees or meals or hotels. They don't care. They wake up in the morning. Let's break camp and go somewhere else. What's on the other side of the hill? That's what they live for. If you show them how to do that full time, they will jump into your program. You see, and if they see that on the back of your motorhome and you're just like hanging out and cooking burgers or hot dogs, they're going to come over and talk to you. If you're just driving down the road, but that's for RVers. What do you like? See, each one of us have different things that we like, and there's different things that we like to talk about and we're passionate about. We'll find people like that and show them how to make. For RVers and most of these people, MLSP is the perfect opportunity because there's no products. It's digital. Just join and do what we do and use this site. We'll give you a sales funnel and get 10 people at mastery and you're making $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month can pay the gas bill for some guy and his family who want to go recreational RVing more often. Maybe they want to go camping more than 3 times a year. $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year. That's a lot of camping. That's a lot of gas. It's instead of them having a pop-up trailer, now they can have a big trailer, or maybe they can have a motorhome instead. The difference that $1,000 a month can make is incredible. And the perfect thing about MLSP is it's digital. So if they were full-time traveling around, they don't have to worry about products being delivered to their house. See? But it's helping them answer their problem, or it's helping them achieve their lifestyle dream. So when you're talking to people, think about their lifestyle that they're looking for and how can you help them get that. Now, typically, especially with MLSP, now you'd have to teach them how to do blogging and how to do this and how to do this. I loved it. Was it last Wednesday? Wednesday before. That was her name. Lisa. I forget her last name. Ortiz or whatever. Anyway, she was saying one of the things about network marketing is you have to train your team. She goes, I don't do that anymore. I tell them, join MLSP. That's what MLSP is for. That's where your training is. Join that, $50 a month. Now you have all the training that you can stand. That's how you get trained. That's how you train your team. You get them to join MLSP and there's all the training. See, she's just making it like super simple, and that can be what MLSP is about, okay? But it's going to be even better with a fulltimelife.com. People are going to want to be part of it, and people are just going to want to go after that lifestyle. So that's what I want you to think about over the next few days. No, maybe you don't make 5 figures per month. Don't for 1 minute think that should hold you back. It should now help you go forward, because it's not about that money, it's about the lifestyle. And when you get 5 figures a month, when you're making 6 figures a year, it'll be so much easier. But if you focus on the lifestyle of that person, and if you have certain passionate things that you're passionate about, fishing, snowboarding, whatever, antique cars, drag racing. Drag racers want to do nothing but pour more money into their car and go drag racing every day. Now I need a trailer so I can go here on Tuesday and over here on Wednesday and over here on Friday and over here on Saturday. It's like this is what these people live for. Heck, even NFL. You know, the people love to travel to these games, and they have, tailgate parties and everything. I mean, if they could get season tickets to basketball or football or whatever, you see what I'm saying? If you can show them how to make $1,000 a month, all they need is 10 people, and now they could have season tickets, or they could get a box. Do you see what I'm saying? You talk to people who have a passion about something and show them how to achieve that lifestyle on a full-time basis, getting a full-time life. Their passion, full-time. Yeah, I was looking at a fishing reel. The company is known for high prices. I'm at the age where if I'm going to buy any fishing reel, it's going to be a good one. But they have free engraving for the particular one that I was looking for. I'm going to put fulltimelife.com right on it. And I'll have to come up with some kind of phrase, you know, fishing full time at fulltimelife.com. I don't know, but I'm going to engrave it right on the reel. And then if anybody looks to look at my fishing reel and say, hey, what kind of reel you got? Oh, right here. And then there it is, right there, fulltimelife.com, which is going to be my affiliate link to that website, right? And there it is. It strikes up a conversation with anybody that looks at my reel, because that's what it is. It's a lifestyle that we're helping people achieve. And if you stand there and say, you don't have to say, you can make $10,000 a month, you can make $100,000 a month, which they could. But if you just sit there and say, it only takes 10 people and you'll be making $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year, how much would that help you with your fishing endeavors? How much would that help you with your NFL passion, your baseball, whatever it happens to be? 10 people, $1,000 a month. It goes a long way. And it's all education. They can't lose. So, and then if there is a particular if there's a particular passion that you have, or a particular passion that you like to talk about, like for me, fly fishing, boom, you can go to Google Plus and easily circle people, join a community circle, get involved, throw some things out there, picture of you fly fishing, whatever your passion is, pictures of that sport or that passion, just putting up a picture. And when people see that you're constantly doing that, they're going to be like, whoa, how do you find the time? How do you have the money to do that? You see, and it opens up doors. So easy to strike up a conversation with somebody who is on the same page with you with whatever sport or passion that you also have. So easy to talk to them. Could be gardening. I don't know, whatever. $1,000 a month, you can have a really cool garden tractor or rototiller. I don't know. I'm just saying that it's so easy to strike up conversations. Everybody's running around trying to get the next network marketer to quit their program. Come join yours. They're not going to do it. They may do it 6 months from now, 6 months from now, or down the road when they quit it because they feel it's the company's fault. Then they join yours. But guess what? They're probably going to quit your program too. That's why I'm talking about getting people and teaching them and bringing them up to speed. And we're going to give them all the tools so that it's easy, because that is my life's passion, is to not live to work. Right? I don't want to live to work. I work to live. And I want to make the most amount of money with the least amount of effort. That is my mantra. That's it. I want to work 2 to 4 hours a day. That's it. I'm done. MLSP, network marketing, 2 hours a day. Whether I'm doing blog, I know I'm doing more than that now. But I'm just saying, once you get everything going and get in place, 2 hours a day. I mean, anything more than that, you're hurting yourself. And even my trading, I want to get up in the morning. I'd like to be done before my wife goes to work, or done right after she goes to work, and I'm done. That's it. I'm done. One and done. I'm done. So anyway, we'll try and get a webinar on Monday. I know today's Sunday, But I just wanted to get this out to you and get you thinking in that direction, because I've been talking to people about certain things, fishing, real estate investing, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm sitting there going, this is so easy to talk to people about this because I'm not selling them anything. We're just talking about what we love to do. And I know for a fact that anybody that, let's take fly fishing, I know anybody that's into fly fishing, this is what they live for. I, as you know, I work in aviation, and was it 15 years ago? Yeah, it was about 15 years ago. I was down on Long Island. Uh, yeah, 15, 16 years ago. I was down on Long Island and I was managing some private airplanes, private jets. I was working for this company and I was one of the quality assurance people, but I managed 10 different airplanes. One of the airplanes was owned by a publisher, very famous publishing house, and he was the owner, CEO. And I'll never forget, one day, a limousine, they were pulling his airplane out of the hangar, and I knew on the schedule that it was going up to Nova Scotia. Uh, I knew it was leaving in the morning. I knew it was going to Nova Scotia. Uh, so they pull the airplane out, and the limousine pulls out up, and this elderly gentleman gets out of the car. He's standing talking to the pilots, and then here comes the owner in his helicopter, which landed in his backyard, picked him up, brought him to the airport, dropped him off, and they go out and they carry a couple of things, and they get onto the airplane and they leave. Right? So I didn't think much of it. They're going to Nova Scotia, whatever. And later on in the afternoon, that was in the morning, later on in the afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock, the airplane pulls up. They get out, the helicopter comes in, the limousine pulls up, and I see the pilots unloading cardboard boxes that were labeled basically with salmon. They had salmon that went up fly fishing in Nova Scotia for the day, a couple of hours, right? They flew up there, landed in their private jet, went fly fishing for salmon, and they have them in these boxes packed with ice, and they brought the fish back with them. And some of the boxes went into the car, some of them went into the helicopter, and the car took off, which was the guy's father, and then he took off with his helicopter, and they were gone, just like that. I mean, they came in like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and they were back by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they had their fish with them. They just went out fly fishing. Why? Because they can. They're millionaires. They just, hey, let's take a couple hours break. Let's go fishing. You know, See, it doesn't matter if you make 10,000 a year, you make 10 million a year. It's a passion. It's a lifestyle. You want to be able to do it. And I just use the fly fishermen as an example because I know them. All they want to do is fish that river or go to that stream and fish that stream. And they want to go to Texas. They want to go to Alaska. They want to go to Idaho. They want to go to Montana. It's like all they want to do is try and fish that place, and it's a lifestyle. And you can answer the call by showing them affiliate marketing, MLSP, 10 people, $1,000 a month. 100 people, 10,000 a month. Person wants to go camping with their family. You can show them the answer. You can show them how to build an online income. Now, the next step, like I said, this week, this is pivotal for me because there's just things I'll talk to you Monday on the webinar, but it's just pivotal. I got to get this thing done. But as soon as that thing's done, I'm at the point where I want to buy the software, the affiliate software, and the one I was looking at, you pay by the month. I don't want to do that. I want to buy it, and it's several $1,000s, quite a bit of money actually. I just want to pay for it cash, be done with it, over with. I want to own it. I want to own the license. I don't want to do month to month because come March of next year, if I'm not making a certain amount of money, I'm dead. Everything I'm building goes down the tubes. That's why I'm so frantic about getting this going. I'm really sticking my head out there, and I want to make sure this is going to succeed for all of us and not have any chance of failure. So, I've been really, really, really panicked and focused and shutting myself off from the world to make sure I get this thing done. And I'm there. I'm there. So, Something to think about. Think about a passion that you're into. What is that? Do you like to travel? You know, do you just want to spend time with your wife, your kids? Well, that there's a whole community. There's lots of communities just like that. And when we do on Google Plus, this is a heck of a tool. $47 a year. Push the button and you're in. In fact, I don't know if you looked at it before. I was at 4,600, I think, and I just added 159. What the heck was my number before? 4606 or 46 something? But there was some errors, profile errors, whatever. I'll go back and look at it. Yeah, 4606 is what it is there. But I'll go back and look at it. But anyway, you know, your story. This is very, very critical. Your story on your profile, your information, your links over here. This is very, very critical on Google Plus. After that, it's just a matter of talking to people, communicating with people. Strike up a conversation. Talk about fishing. Talk about whatever community you're in. Talk about that subject. Don't try and pitch them. Right? Just become friends with them. Ask them questions. They're going to turn around and ask you questions back. When you listen, then you'll get the opportunity to talk. But first, let them do the talking. They'll tell you exactly where they stand. And now you're answering their questions. You're not pitching them. That's how we do this on social media. And then the other thing is your pictures, your posts. You know, uh, a bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work. Whatever pictures, comments, articles, blog posts, articles, whatever. To pull them in, to get them thinking about that full-time lifestyle. Anyway, this is Dave, and I wanted to get this out to you. I wanted to talk about those couple of things, and we'll talk more on the next webinar. So I will catch you then. Thanks a lot, and hope you have a great weekend, what's left of it. Talk to you later.